Hi, everybody. It's me, Catrice Horsley again. And I've decided that I'd really like to share with you a lot of the books that I've read that have informed my practice. So I'm going to do a small series of book recommendations. And some of those books are about the art of storytelling. Some of those books are to do with offering us different perspectives, different ways that we can look at something that we've always thought was a true narrative. So, books from people who have got different stories that make you challenge your own assumptions. And then also some collections of fairy tales and myths that I think are fascinating and interesting for us in the present moment in time that we find ourselves. So, to kick off with book number one, and this is the book I think that really made me realize how powerful stories could be in helping us make sense of our worlds. And this book is The Uses of Enchantment by Bruno Bettelheim. He was a survivor from Dachau, a psychoanalyst, and after he got out, he worked with severely traumatized children just using fairy tales as his main tool. And the book shares so much about child development, about how traditional fairy tales, which are very polarized, it's right or wrong, good or bad, evil, witch or wonderful heroine or hero, how those polarized stories better reflect a child's interpretation of the world. Because if you think about it, young children haven't lived long enough to think about the gray areas. They either love you or hate you. They hate peas or they love peas. You don't have a 2-year-old waking up saying, I'm a bit ambivalent today about where I am emotionally. I can see the positives and negatives of both sides. You don't have that. So in many ways, it's not just a wonderful, wonderful book about storytelling. It's also linked into child development and how children experience the world. So that was the book that started me off thinking about stories and storytelling in a completely different way. It's published by Penguin under Psychology and Literature, and I hope you find it as fascinating and as inspiring as I did. So that's my first recommendation. There'll be about 5 more to come, all short, hopefully sweet, and hopefully useful. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.